Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. Now, Gemini, I'm going to bring you some messages for the next 3 months. Okay, so let's first call in Spirit and we're going to open up your reading here. So we're going to start with a Starlight Frequency Oracle card. This is a message that Spirit wants you to carry with you over the next 3 months. All right, so we are getting for you today infinite wisdom. All right, there's infinite wisdom that is available for you, especially over the next 3 months. Okay, and some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. So the message is, you are the source and hold all the power you require within. We are giving you the tools to unlock these doors now. That is just powerful. So once again, you are the source and hold all the power you require within. We are giving you the tools to unlock these doors now. Infinite wisdom is what you have access to. This is infinite wisdom within yourself and infinite wisdom that you can actually acquire. We have the number 19 on this card, so this might be a number that you are seeing somewhere in your life. This is a confirmation of this message and this reading, but it's also a light code. Okay, so anytime you see this number, tap into your inner wisdom. Take opportunities to learn as much as you can, Gemini. Some of you might be mastering a craft. It is a perfect time to take a course. Over the next 3 months, you are going to find that you are expanding within your consciousness, and perhaps you're going to be thirsting for more knowledge or wanting to level up in your life in some way. Now's the time to do that because you have infinite wisdom that is actually supporting you in this expansion and growth in your life. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. All right, we are getting the Two of Swords. All right. There are some, there's 3 cards that came out. There are some choices that some of you are making here. You might be at a crossroads, trying to build a dream and then also taking care of your physical body, right? So this is where I feel that your physical body, your heart center, is calling you to focus on you and your health. There's something here that also needs your attention, and I feel that Spirit is calling you to create some sort of balance around it. This is going to be required balance. Okay, so the Two of Swords here to begin. We also have 5 of Swords. Lots of Swords energy here for you, Gemini. So this is because we have the Swords suits here. I'm getting the mind. Okay, so your mind might be affected by things that are happening online or situations that you're dealing with that aren't your problems, but they're becoming your problems. So this is where you want to have some healthy boundaries up over the next 3 months. There are interferences, distractions, and disruptions that you might experience over the next little while here, but you want to stay grounded and rooted. There's definitely change taking place. You're at a crossroads, some of you. So stay strong here, tap into your inner strength and tune into your intuition for the guidance that you need right now as you're navigating challenges. So here we are in the 7 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy. This woman is in a garden. These cards are very visual. They're very beautiful. And I chose this card deck today because I wanted you to connect with the images and feel into the cards to see what messages you receive for yourself over the next 3 months. Okay, so the 7 of Pentacles is a very spiritual energy. And I feel you're having a spiritual experience. And no matter what your external experience is, you can actually create a peaceful and tranquil experience for yourself in the way that you show up in it and how you rearrange the energies that are in your environment. Okay, so I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today as well. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And Gemini, I love it when you share with me how these cards messages show up for you in your own life. I can't even talk right now. There's so many intuitive downloads that are coming in. So all the words want to speak at once. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, they sometimes put the pieces together for you. I always look at my moon sign as well, because our moon is our emotions. It's the part of us that people don't see. So yeah, check out your moon sign at least. All right, so these are, you know, I'm getting someone that is split between two worlds. This is what it feels like. I'm getting the earthly realm and I'm getting the spirit realm. And this is where you get to choose what kind of experience you want to have. The crossroads here is two paths opening up, and the two paths are here. You can go down this road or you can go down this road. The choice is yours. And I feel for some of you, you might not be seeing what the path ahead is. You're like, I don't know what it is. And, you know, sometimes we're actually not meant to know what the path ahead is. And maybe the path ahead looks scary, but sometimes we're meant to go through challenges and things that scare us in order to strengthen parts of us that are in fear of something. And there's a purpose and a reason for why everything happens in our life. Some of the choices that we make, sometimes we feel like we made the wrong choice. And sure, we may have made the wrong choice, but whatever you went through is what you were meant to go through in order to learn, to grow, and to evolve, right? Right now, over the next 3 months, I feel your health is going to be very important. To focus on your well-being, your mind, body, and spirit. They need your nurturing and your love. Okay, so anything that is aligned to you being nurtured and cared for. So if you have, let's say, for example, a job offer, and right now you're in a place that is comfortable for you. You don't really need a new job, or maybe you do want a new job, but this job that has come in is much more complex, like it has more responsibilities. Perhaps you don't have time for more responsibilities in your life. You can't take on more, whether that's mentally or physically, right? I feel this is where Spirit wants you to choose wisely here over the next 3 months on what it is that you're bringing into your life and what you're saying yes to. I feel some of you are meant to actually say no more, and they want you to listen to your They want you to listen to your body. They want you to listen to your intuition. Your body is communicating to you, and Spirit is also communicating to you. The guidance is definitely coming in, but sometimes we have to bring ourselves into a place of peace in order to connect with what we're meant to know, or what we're meant to do. So some of you might be seeing feathers around you. That's coming in as a sign. Spirit is definitely communicating with you right now. Something to do with your heart. I don't know what's going on here. Now, I have high blood pressure. I try to exercise, so I've been implementing exercising in my own day-to-day life and trying to stay on top of that, because that is for my optimal health, for my optimal self. And I'm focusing more on that now in my own, you know, physical body, nurturing my soul before I take on too much. And I've actually put a lot of healthy boundaries up. I've chosen to do this. So Spirit is also letting you know here, Gemini, that you're in alignment with something, that there are things that are falling into place right now for you. Things are coming together, things are unfolding. And you need to be in a place of balance in your life, a steady pace, rather than doing too much or taking too much on and missing the opportunities. They want you to be in a place where you are grounded and you're centered, and you're able to see these opportunities, these falling into place things, people, right? Finding yourself at the right place at the right time. And I'm getting somebody in their mind. It's almost like you're battling something out in your mind. Maybe there's a lot of responsibilities or obligations or burdens or weight from other people that you are carrying, because you feel like they're your own in some way, but they're actually not. And maybe you're having a hard time of, I need to let this go. How do I let this go without feeling a certain way about it or hurting someone? I'm getting a people pleaser energy. So you want to be very careful with this, because this can actually affect you in not a good way, especially if you are someone that is trying to help someone on their life's journey or trying to solve their problems. So over the next 3 months, you want to have some healthy boundaries up as you are making choices that are more in alignment with what you need and your body needs. And not, because you know what, everybody has their own journey. Now we've got Stop the War here. So perhaps some of you are resonating again with the images of these cards. Perhaps these are ringing some sort of truth to you in your life in some way. Five of Swords is a temporary period of hardship. It is a temporary period, I feel, sometimes that is recommended to us or catered to us or like shown to us or blasted to us online through the internet world. And this is where I feel some of you are in between two timelines. Like some of you are in this material world, some of you are in this spiritual world. And right now, Spirit is calling you to connect with your spirit mind as you are walking down your journey, because not everything that you're seeing online is real. And what I'm getting here for you is mind manipulation or influence. What is it that you're watching right now in your life that might be creating fear or worry or stress around the world, around stability and security? What is it that you're watching or giving a lot of your energy to? So I'll share a story with you. I remember when a little while ago, for about 3 months, I was actually watching a lot of earthquake news. And I started to feel like an earthquake was going to happen any moment, because this is what these channels are saying to me. All of this proof, all of these things that they're showing you. And so I started to panic. I'm like, we need to start prepping. We need to get some food. We need to prepare for this. It could happen, but the extent that I was going was a little much. And when I recognized that, I realized it's because I've been watching these things. So I unsubscribed to all of them, and really quickly, everything started to change back to normal, back to bright light, right? And the things that you're meant to know about, you're going to hear about them, right? And I feel that sometimes we get addicted to some of these things online. There are so many illusions in the world, Gemini, and I feel that we don't want to be wasting our time getting caught up in them. Instead, you want to be focusing on creating and building your own life. So I feel that Spirit is calling some of you to make some adjustments. Okay, this is a card of adjustments, to rearrange the energies in your life to what is actually something that feels good. So the way that you're showing up in your world as well is important. So the mind manipulation, something to do with the mind here, clearing space for Spirit to actually speak to you, to connect with you, right? So sometimes we are in a space where we have too much noise in our mind, too many thoughts, stories, words, things that people have said. It feels like we're constantly battling with ourselves because of our mind. And, you know, this is something I feel Spirit is calling you to work on, clearing in your mind through meditation or some sort of a daily practice. Exercise is really good for this because it gets that energy out of us, and then we can focus on our physical body. And I feel that Spirit is calling you to focus on your physical body, breathing exercises, disconnecting again from channels or energies, environment that is making you feel a certain way. But a lot of the time, so sometimes we can't change our environment is what Spirit is saying. So in that case, you want to create that energy of this Seven of Pentacles, that place of peace, that place of calm, that place of love, that place of tranquility within ourselves. We have to cultivate it within ourselves. So over the next 3 months, as you're navigating your life's journey here, Gemini, make sure you're cultivating peace within yourself, doing things that bring you peace, right? Following joy and happiness. So maybe let's unplug from the news. And instead, let's go outside for a walk and enjoy the sun, enjoy the weather, whatever weather you're experiencing, you know, spending time with our loved ones, right? These kinds of things, rather than focusing on what is happening around the world. These things have been happening since the beginning of time, right? Everything works itself out. And I feel that right now, some of you are at a crossroads of choosing between which world you want to live in. Is it the online world, the world of illusions, or is it here grounded and centered to Mother Earth, to your soul, right? So this is where Spirit wants you to step into the spiritual experience of what it is that you might be experiencing in your life. Know that there's a lot of abundance. There is so much beauty that is coming into your life that is unfolding, but it starts with you, right? It has to do with your mindset, the filter that you're wearing that is bringing in the information that you are seeing in your reality. And this filter, sometimes we have to clear it because it gets clogged up. It gets clogged up by some of the things that we pick up through our life's experiences, the things that we see, the things that influence us, manipulate us, make us think a certain way. A lot of times these things are sitting in our mind, and you have 2 and 5 of swords here, right? So you have to weigh, you have to figure out what is a good balance for you in what you consume mentally and physically. I'm seeing some of you having to change your diet or your lifestyle in some way. So this is where, this is again is coming back to your wellness, right? It's time to detach from the noise and focus on your well-being. To, you know, the readjusting I'm seeing is some of you starting to exercise, eating healthier, living a better, healthier lifestyle, and not focusing on the worries and the stresses of the world, and even teaching others to create this kind of a beautiful garden in your life, right? This is your internal garden. Your soul needs replenishing at this time. And that crossroads that some of you are at right now, choose what is going to be nourishing for your soul, to choose peace over something else. Now I'm seeing someone who wants to chase their dreams. I feel there's a dream that is actually unfolding, and you can actually take care of yourself and follow this dream by creating harmony within the energy, balancing things out, making sure you're taking care of yourself and putting energy into these projects. So even with my YouTube channel, I have to film every single day. I have to do editing and all kinds of things, work. But I create a nice work-life balance for myself that works for me. I don't work on the weekends. I only film, 4.5 days of the week. And the rest goes to being creative, spending time with family, and doing the things that replenishes my soul. So this is where Spirit wants you to rearrange your life, where you're feeling like things are in balance, if it's only even just for 3 months, right? But this next 3 months, Spirit is calling you to connect with yourself and to build that beautiful experience that you desire to experience through yourself. So again, 2, 5, 7, if you're seeing these numbers, this is a confirmation. It's also light codes. These numbers are coming in. Any numbers you're seeing, especially through this reading, or ones that you're seeing over and over again, are actually light codes for you. It's just kind of confirmation that you're connected to Spirit. All right. And some of you might be traveling. Some of you might not be able to travel. I'm seeing some of you, kind of at this crossroads, wanting to travel and maybe afraid to travel because the country you want to go to might not be in the best place right now, or there's fear around it. Maybe it's not a good time because of your health to go somewhere. But I feel that if you actually take a look at the 5 of Swords, you'll see a dove flying here in between everything. Spirit is guiding you wherever you are in life right now. Even if you're going through a really hard time right now, you are under divine guidance. You're going to find your way through. And they want you to tap into your inner strength here as you are moving through any kind of challenges you may be facing. And any challenge that comes along the way over the next 3 months, you have the strength to overcome them. But know, anytime you are facing a challenge, this is actually an opportunity for you to grow, to learn, right? Gain that wisdom. There's infinite wisdom coming in through every experience that you are having. Okay, everything that you are going through is giving you the wisdom that you require as you're stepping into this energy of light. And what's happening is you are evolving as a human being, Gemini. You are now shifting into this new timeline that is connected to the new earth. So some of you might be going through these birthing pains, transformative energies as you are shifting timelines, experiencing a lot of ascension symptoms, right? Awakenings, all kinds of things that are coming through. There's an unlocking that is happening. And this is going to calm down here. Whatever this energy is, remember, it is only temporary. It's kind of like, when we go on an airplane and there's turbulence. For me, that is hella scary. I do not like turbulence at all whatsoever. but I know it's going to be temporary. I still take flights and I travel knowing that that fear is there, and then being in that airplane and actually experiencing the fear of that turbulence when it happens, but I do it anyways. I don't allow it to stand in my way. So here, Spirit is wanting you to move through the fear and move through the challenges and the struggles, because you're going to find yourself coming out of them on the other side. And I'm also seeing here some of you supporting children, working with children that may be from another country. Perhaps you have adopted, or you've been thinking about adopting, but I'm definitely seeing, or some of you have actually come from another country and created a life for yourself here, maybe in America or in Canada. I'm in Canada, right? So I know lots of people that left their country that have come here to build a better life. And I feel that maybe it was hard in the beginning, maybe it's still hard right now, but know that you're going to create a beautiful life here. Okay, so know that and own that power. And I'm getting a lot of comfort here, like enjoyment, freedom, right? The sense of being connected to Mother Earth and everything here. This person's by herself too. That's the other thing here. You don't need other people. You don't need to have any kind of external validation around something that you feel you need to have it around. So they're asking you to release that energy. They're encouraging you to release that energy and really connect with your soul, spirit in its true essence, and allow yourself to express that. And watch how quickly life actually starts to unfold like this card's energy. So let's go ahead now and pull a bonus card. This is a spirit animal that is going to be guiding you over the next 3 months. This is a spirit animal oracle deck. I'm going to read you both the oracle message today and the protection message. All right, so some of you might already be seeing this animal around you. It's definitely going to show up for you. So feathers, so definitely birds are coming through. And I don't know if any of you are visiting Italy, or you are in a Soyuz, Kelowna, somewhere where there are grapevines, right? Maybe you are someone that loves going wine tasting. That's coming through as well. So we are getting the coyote spirit. How many of you have seen coyotes in your life? This is a confirmation today. I think last reading you also got a coyote. I believe so. So if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So trust in divine detours here, Gemini. Some of you are going through divine detours over the next 3 months here. So 16 is the number on this card. We've got feathers here in this card again. Feathers are definitely coming in as signs for you. So 16 days around the message of this card for you, Gemini. So let's see what it is that the coyote would like to share with you today. So the oracle message is, do you find that you are being led on a strange detour in your life right now? Does it seem that what appears to be the next right action and the right choice, best situation or fabulous relationship unexpectedly turns into the opposite or just disappears into thin air? As if you've been tricked. Coyote Spirit's trickster energy is designed to bring you into situations to teach you lessons that you have forgotten to learn. Perhaps you need a taste of failure before you experience success, a need to feel disappointment before you can truly appreciate the joy, love, and prosperity that is coming up for you. Perhaps you are revisiting a pattern you forgot wasn't in alignment with the life you are intending to co-create. Being reminded that gratitude, not complacency, will keep you awake and aware of all that is available to you in this moment. Coyote Spirit reminds you to laugh about the unexpected twists, to develop humility and gratitude while releasing your attachments to the form of the desires. Even when you suddenly find yourself on a detour, wondering when you will get back on track to manifesting what you desire, remember that Spirit has a plan and wants the best for you. Trust in divine order now. Coyote Spirit is a divine helper. No matter what seems to go astray, things are exactly as they're supposed to be. And your protection message today is, sometimes a goal is too enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing the prize, whether it be an opportunity you have always wanted, a relationship with that elusive someone, or the promise of that big break. Coyote Spirit warns you that this trickster energy seducing you now will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. Great Spirit wants the best for you. So when your plans go topsy-turvy, know that Coyote Spirit is present to protect and bless you. Listen to her gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form and timing of your desire. Something better is beckoning. Something better is definitely beckoning. If you learn your lessons and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that though crooked the path was or may have been, you were on the right one all along. So remember, sometimes Spirit takes us down detours. These can be uncomfortable or they could be not uncomfortable. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, it is meant to be. You are acquiring infinite wisdom through those experiences. So let's go ahead and close off now with an angel number. This is going to be your guiding angel number. Okay, so we are getting for you the void. Look at that, 0. I feel this is going to be the void. Also, the 2 of Swords could be a void for you. You know what? I feel this entire spread could be a void. That is really interesting. So you might be seeing the number 0. Freedom from your limitations. This is what's coming through. Freedom from your limitations. Release. There's a need for release. Mercy, breakthrough, waiting. Some of you are finding that you're in a waiting period right now, in the calm or eye of the storm, and they want you to embrace that experience of that pause, that calm. And this is something they want you to cultivate within yourself as well. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you are resonating with this reading, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.